He literally walked over there and spit on me. And you know what's crazy? For some reason, I wasn't even sad. I wasn't even sad. I mean, cause like that was this much of the abuse for real, spitting on me. You should have did that when you first met me. That was nothing compared. And so why afterwards? I think I leave. I was like, I'm done with you. Whatever, you spit on me, like this is the most disrespectful thing you can do. Right? Of course I went back. But you know what I'm saying. But you know, by statistics, a woman tries to leave, I think, her abusive partner. This is for women. I'm not saying men who are being abused. I think this statistic is for women. Tries to leave their abusive partner like 18 times or more before she actually leaves or whatever. So anyway, cut me some slack. Psycho play. So he spit on me. You feel what I'm saying? And so, bitch, I'm awestruck. You know, and so so I left. I was like, you spit on me, all this stuff. He was like, spit ain't even get on you. Ain't no spit even get on you. What you talking about? I didn't spit on you. Did the spit get on you? Did the spit get on you? Like, real life, I always talk about, did the spit get on you, though? But did it get on you? That's it, but you spit. It don't, if you did like that, that's still spitting on me. And he was like, but did it get on you? The spit that, like, really making a excuse to the spit that get on you, all this other stuff. And I'm it's crazy because, like, when you're being abused, you're being manipulated so hard that you start thinking, damn, did the spit get on me? After you just wiped it off your bottom lip. Damn, but did it get on me, though? You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I started to think, because he was like, but did the spit get on you, though? Like, wilding. And so time go on. I stopped talking to him. And I think he tried to bring me like some flowers or something like that after he did that. That's the textbook abusive person. Of course, I didn't accept him, but I still accepted him back though. You feel? I just went back to him even after he spit on me. This is embarrassing. I sound dumb. This is embarrassing. But I feel like this story gonna help a lot of women though. You know what I'm saying? This story, because there's a lot of women out here dealing with the same thing and feel like they going crazy because they can literally punch you in your face and be like, what? I didn't hit you. I didn't hit you. You don't got no bruises. How did I hit you? And you would really think in your head, and that's something that he actually said to me before. You would think in your head, wait, I don't got no bruises, so he did hit me. Because it's manipulative. It's very like, I don't know. It's like, well, I don't know if this is even what it is, but I see that some sort of reverse psychology, sick shit. You know what I'm saying? So he did that. He spit on me, and I took him back, and we was back together like nothing ever happened, girl. After I probably was mad or whatever for 2 days, went back to his house. We cool. We kicking it. But somebody was spit on me, baby. He hated me. He spit on me. So my thing is with him, why are you around? Okay, I'm a trash bag as well for being with this guy. But why are you around somebody that you absolutely hate? And why do you hate me so much? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, why? Obviously, I'm not asking him that right now because I can care less. He can literally go to hell. Like, real talk. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can care less about anything he got going on in his life. I ain't bitter no more, but he can, like, rot. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just playing. I honestly wish him the best, to be honest. Like, it's like, I don't have no connection to him at all. I have no feelings toward him at all. Nothing bad or good. I don't feel nothing towards him. Like, if I see him today walking down the street, I would just act like I didn't know him. That's how much I don't have any sort of anything. No strings are attached anymore. Like, I already did that healing, so I don't really, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So time go on. Let me look at my notes to make sure I'm covering everything. Okay, so time going. Obviously, I'm still with him, but I transferred schools, and I go to a school out in Portland, Oregon, right? And that's across the country. He's in Washington D.C. I'm in Portland, Oregon, so I'm never seeing him. I used to ignore his phone calls. At this point, like when I went to that school, I told myself, this is so crazy because my first day at school, I went to that school. Whoa! I told myself, that's crazy. I really manifested this. This is something weird to me. I told myself I'm not gonna be with him no more, right? And so, yeah, I told myself I'm not gonna be with him no more. Like this is ridiculous. Like, I feel drained. I forgot who I was. I'm very like boisterous, loud. I'm very loud. Like, if you know me, I'm loud. I'm probably the loudest person you know. I'm very loud. That's one thing about me, and I know I'm loud. I'm very loud. I'm very charismatic. I'm very funny. But when I say I was a totally different person over him, I used to be mute. Like, mute. Like, you would have thought that I was the quietest person you ever met. And if you know me, that's absurd coming from that is absurd. Never could I ever be quiet. But when I say I was around him, I cannot explain how silent I used to be around him. Because everything I did, it was like, if there was a judgment, or there was a bitch, or there was a, like, fucking hoe. You fucking slut. I'm saying all this in front of my daughter. She's probably like, damn. But it was a slur. It was always something degrading. I mean, the smallest thing. I can stand up and fix my belt. Ugh. Like, you feel, I remember one time I had these really cute braids in my head. It was all, there was black at the top and it was blue at the bottom. They was so pretty. I want some braids like that again. I'm like, it's quarantine, so like, girl, ain't nobody worried about being that cute. But I'm gonna get some braids like that again. I remember when this was our relationship falling apart. He looked at me, he said, ugh. For what though? Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I imagine I moved all the way to Portland, Oregon, and we still long distance or whatever, right? But I said to myself when I moved to Portland, Oregon, like I'm gonna wean myself off. Like, I'm not about to be talking to him. Like, it's a drug. It was really a drug though. Like, 'cause I was addicted to toxicity. How you say it? I was addicted to toxicity. That sounds slow. I was addicted to toxicity, right? So it was literally a drug. Like, he was a drug. It was not love. It was codependence. It was, you feel what I'm saying? So, girl, I told myself, I'm not going to be with him no more when I get to Portland. Like, I'm going to do me. And I did just that. I was not talking to him no more, none of that. And, like, it was like, I was talking to him sometimes, don't get me wrong, but I was, like, ignoring his phone. I used to block him. He used to call me, like, 50,000 times. I mean, like, over and over and over again, to the point where I had to turn my phone off. Like, to the point where blocking him wasn't enough. He would, like, get another number. He would just be calling me and calling me. And I remember one time we was on the phone. He was on the phone rapping. Like, some ignorant song. Don't get me wrong. I love music. But, like, bro, come on now. And I'm about to say, you don't never talk about nothing. Like, could you stop rapping? He was like, B-I-T-C-H, you better shut the F up. F wrong with you. You got me F'd up. Like, going off. I said, well, talk about something then. By this time, calling me a bitch and doing all that meant nothing to me. It was literally just another word. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't feel no type of way. I was like, all right, bitch. And I hang up. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, what? Come on now. And so, okay, so, yeah, I'm going to go to the part where, I'm going to tell y'all what made me leave. Because the spitting wasn't enough. You know, calling me a million times wasn't enough. Calling me a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, doing stuff like that. It just wasn't enough. So, let me tell you this time. I still was in Portland, Oregon, going back in the summertime, sometimes seeing him or whatever, right? Mind you, I'm all the way in Portland, Oregon, so I would come back to Washington, D.C. in the summertime. So one summer, this is when I'm weaning myself off of him, and I'm about to tell him, like, we should just be friends for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then we can work on our relationship, but I'm lying. I'm trying to escape. For real, but I don't know. I should have just stopped talking to him and just blocked him and just did that instead of, like, telling him we should work on our relationship or whatever like that, because that is just, like, misleading. And then not only is it misleading, but you're really setting yourself up to get killed. Like, real talk though, people like that will kill you. They don't care if they go to jail. They already in their own mental prison. You think they care about really being behind some bars, shackled? They don't care. They will literally kill you and feel nothing about it. These kind of people are psychopaths. Men who beat women are crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, real talk though. Like, that's why it's really dangerous to be with a man who will verbally abuse you, who will physically abuse you, financially abuse you, because they abuse you in any way. They will put their hands on you eventually. It don't matter if it takes 5 years, 2 years, they're going to punch the shit out of you. They're going to physically abuse you. If they're abusive in any way, they are going to eventually hurt you physically. You feel what I'm saying? I had to learn a lot through that relationship. But anyway, so, okay. One summer I go back home, and this is when I'm really done with it, but like I said, it was like a drug. I was addicted. I was addicted to toxicity. So I had to, like, literally wean myself off of him like it was crack. Like, you feel me? And crack is whack. So, one summer, let me make sure I'm saying everything now. Oh, one summer I go home, and I'm just like, this is like whack. Like, this guy's actually crazy, and I'm not having fun. And I love to have fun. I love to laugh. I love to have fun. I'm like, bro, this is not fun, baby. Like, I remember I was sitting down in the room like, who am I? And I was trying to search and go within, but there was nothing there. I promise you, I've never felt this way in my life. I was like, who am I? Like, real talk, like literally, he sucked my soul out of me, my spirit. I was like, who am I? Like, I was sitting down, and I was like, bro, like, I literally felt nothing inside. You know, you're like, who am I? You reach within, you feel a little something. Or you can come up with stuff. I'm funny, I'm smart, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talented. I was nothing. I was who he saw me as. I was a mirror of the words he was telling me. I was a mirror of what he treated me as, and I felt that. And I was like, bro, oh my goodness, like I'm losing myself. I've lost myself. And I remember feeling, I was like, bro, oh my goodness. And I was trying to meditate and I couldn't. I never felt so dead and so, like, lifeless in my life. So time go on, and I go to his house or whatever, and and this is when I'm not really, we on this fake break or whatever. But a break to them mean, bitch, I'll kill you. That's what I'm trying to get y'all hip to. A break to a abusive man is, bitch, you high. I'm gonna break your fucking neck. And he really told my friend one day, me and her texted, and I said, girl, he getting on my nerves, and then he gonna try to ask me, do I want some grapes? This is random, right? This is literally what I texted my friend. And he said to he took my phone. He used to always go through my phone. I didn't even know he did it. My friend told me that he did it. He took my phone. He called me, was like, bitch, you talking about me? I'll break your fucking neck, bitch. And he hung up. That's what he told my friend. He called. He used to always text my friends and be like, you fat bitch, ugly bitch. And he used to put this hefty. Like real shit. He used to do that all the time to all my friends. He lied. He used to, when I was in Portland, when I wasn't talking to him no more, I don't know what happened, but I wasn't talking to him no more. Matter of fact, I was talking to this other boy, right? We can call him Refrigerator. I was talking to Refrigerator, and he seen Refrigerator comment under my pictures like hard eyes and stuff like that. And he used to DM Refrigerator to my some bitch, I'd kill you, or this other stuff. He threatened to kill him. He was threatening to kill him because I was talking to him. And Refrigerator was like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are y'all still together or whatever? I said, no, we're not still together. Like, you feel what I mean? He was Refrigerator. He was irritating though. Like, he was low key a misogynist, and it's not like real talk though. He's literally a misogynist. You feel me? But I was just talking to him to get my mind off of Hefty, for real, for real. So me and Refrigerator talking or whatever, and whatever, he was threatening to kill him and all this other stuff. And Refrigerator used to come back and send me screenshots like, what's up, like, why he doing this? I said, baby, I don't know, baby. You feel me? And then so time go on, and so he go Hefty, yeah, I seen Refrigerator out. I said, did you kill him? Like, son, stop playing with me. What? And then he was like, he got mad. He started cussing me out after I said that. So I came back from school or whatever. And me and Refrigerator still talking. Refrigerator is really like liking me, but like honestly, like it was whatever. Like, I mean, he was cool or whatever, but I wasn't really like, I don't know, my mind was somewhere else. You feel me? But at the time, I'm still going to go see Hefty sometimes too while I'm talking to Refrigerator. But I will block Refrigerator, but I was with Hefty. I do not recommend this. Because I was literally gambling with my life. Do not ever do this. Because you feel what I'm saying? Because Hefty will kill you. So one day, I'm laying down on the, imagine Hefty didn't even have a bed. I'm laying down or air conditioning. It was burning up in the summertime. He in a bed or air conditioning. I'm over there. Like, what's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? So I'm laying down on the floor, looking dumb, planking on the floor, laying down. And so laying down flat on my back, right? So he takes my phone, he snatches my phone out of my hand, takes my phone, runs in the bathroom. I'm like, damn, I hope he do not get my phone. Mind you, I changed the password, but he found it out. Well, he said, yeah. Afterwards, he was like, I found your password out because I tilted your phone backwards a little bit, and I seen the shadows on, like, you know, your fingerprints on certain parts of your phone. So I just followed your fingerprints. He's crazy. He's crazy. So he did that, and so he seen I blocked him, and I had an Android at the time, so that's how you know that Hefty is crazy, because Hefty found out some way to look at my block messages on my Android phone, and I didn't even know you could do this. It was my phone, and I didn't know you can do that. You feel me? So he looked on there. He was like, he came in the room. Mind you, I didn't have Refrigerator number saved in my phone. I didn't have his number saved in my phone at all. All I did was that I deleted his number and I blocked him, and he used to text me like question mark, like what's up? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like, stuff like that. Not nothing, hey boo, hey baby, nothing like that. Right, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, bro. I swear, this is divine time. This is God too. This is definitely the universe. Refrigerator sent me this little picture, whatever, right? Refrigerator, we was like a very innocent, like, kind of like talking stage. Like, I was not trying to do nothing with this boy. You know what I'm saying? And so he sent me this picture of him, like, in his boxers. Like, we were just being funny. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm trying to have sex with you. We were just being funny. You feel what I'm saying? So he sent me the picture, and we were just laughing at the picture. Oh my goodness. If Hefty would have seen that picture, he would have literally probably killed me. I thought he seen that picture. He didn't see that picture. He seen them text message with the question marks, what's up, what's going on. And so he ran in the room, jumped on me, and started strangling me. And I'm laying there on my back. I literally black out. Like, I black out. I'm black. I blacked out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I did not see anything. Like, I literally blacked out. Like, my eyes shut. My eyes stopped running back my head, and I blacked out. But then he hopped off me, run in the bathroom. I jump up. I run in the bathroom, and we in the bathroom, and we just start wrecking. Like, we fighting. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, why would you just try to kill me? You feel what I'm saying? So we fighting. I'm like, this nigga is crazy. So we fighting in the bathroom, right? Uppercut and ush. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm going in, he going in, we fighting. So then he stopped He stopped. I'm still in the bathroom. I'm like, I'm shaking in the bathroom. Like I'm scared. I'm mad, and I want to fight. I like it's all three. You feel me? So then he go back in the room, and he come back with a beer, a can of like a glass beer bottle. He pours it on my head. And then I think we start fighting again. And I give him, and he pours my bag out with all my stuff in it. He poured all out in the bathtub because we're in the bathroom. He poured all in the bathtub. And then after that, I was low-key scared for my life. So I was doing whatever, so he can like stop. Because I was like, if he just strangled me, like what's next? So after that, we had intercourse, right? Mind you, I don't want to do this, but I'm just doing it so he won't kill me. So, like, you feel what I'm saying? I was literally scared for my life. So, we did that or whatever. I wasn't into it. Like, and you're a weirdo for trying to have, intercourse with me after you just did that. So, girl, so we did that, right? And then I'm like, all right, I gotta find a way to get out of here. Like, I literally have to find a way to get out of here. Because he had threatened to force me to do intercourse with him the night before. He was like, I probably will, you too. Is what he said. I don't think he said you too, but he said I probably you, and patted me on my head like I was a dog. And I remember I told him that he said that he went in the room with his brother and his brother girlfriend. That did I said it to her? He go to brother told me, nah, you ain't say that, son. What? Shut up. You know what I'm saying? So the day, and I'm still over there, y'all. After he threatened to me, you know what I'm saying? So time go on or whatever, and I'm like, bruh, after we start fighting, after like he kind of like forced me into having intercourse, and I just did it because I'm not trying to die. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to live. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live. You feel me? And this was literally like right after I came back from London, because I used to be traveling, okay? This for school. I came back from London, and he had cheated me when I was in London. This girl had DM me. It was like, yeah, you need to get your due, all this other stuff, girl. But that's another story for another day. And so I'm talking about when we was fighting or whatever. He left out, and so I think he left out the house, but he came back in pissed. I'm on my phone. I'm shaking. I'm like, oh my god, I need to hurry up. I need to hurry up. I need to hurry up and leave. I need to hurry up and leave. All my stuff. I was like, oh my god, I gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry up. I gotta get outside some way. I don't know how I'm about to get outside, but baby, we going outside. We going outside. We gonna have to fight outside, because I'm not finna fighting here with no witnesses, don't nobody. And the whole kicker is when he strangled me, his brother girlfriend was sitting right there and ain't do nothing. But I don't blame her though, because at the end of the day, his brother was whooping her too. So we used to pull out guns on her, and me beating her, all that. So I don't really blame her. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, dang, help a sister out. You feel me? So I get an Uber. Girl, I get an Uber, girl. I said, I got to go. Like, I'm scared for my life. I'm like, I got to go. You feel me? Because he would literally kill me. I was like, I got to go. He's going to hold me hostage. He's going to do something. I got to go. So he get the Uber. I get the Uber, and I go outside. I don't know how we end up going. I convinced him to go outside. I don't know how, but I don't know how I did it. I remember we go outside. And so after we go outside, he's like, we still fighting outside, right? There's a big tree outside, and it's like, we in the hood, so it's really dirty. And so the tree ain't had no branches on it, but for some reason the branches was all the way on the ground. It looked really dead out there. And I would never go in the neighborhood. It's really dirty and really dead. You feel me? I would never go in the neighborhood today because I lived in the neighborhood. But anyway, so he took a tree branch off the tree and started beating me with the tree branch on my legs outside. And I'm trying to get away. I'm fighting him at the same time. At the same time, I'm fighting you to the where the Uber about to pull up at. You feel what I'm saying? And so Uber come, he fight me, he throw the stick down. He was like, man, he going off. Imagine he was faking like he was high. He blamed it on the drugs afterwards, but he didn't really take no drugs. He was just faking like he was high before all this is happening. Like he don't know what happened. He don't remember all this other stuff, right? And right before this happened, I ended up going over there because he faked suicide. And I didn't care. He was like, why you don't even care? You don't even care that I did this? Girl, I didn't. You can really go kill yourself for all I care. But anyway, I still went over there, right? Because he faked suicide. That's not even funny. Like, why you fake? It's really people out here that's really dealing with suicide. You over here playing. He had a little tiny cut on his wrist this big. They're like a little paper cut. He cut himself on his wrist and faked like he was committing suicide. Because I was trying to leave him. He was trying to keep me there. And so I went over there probably like more hours later. Because I'm in the room getting high before I go over there, baby. Because I can't be sober around you, baby. I be done lost my mind. You know what I'm saying? So we go outside. He beat me with the stick. He beating me all the way to the front, right? And so we go all the way around. And so why the neighbor gonna say, yeah, F these hoes? What, son? What? You gonna really let this man beat the crap out of me and you sitting there some F these hoes? Bro, I swear society is really trash. You feel me? So we go over there and I'm trying to get away. I go all the way over there to the other complex where the parking lot is. And so I seen this lady was out there too. Like, girl, he had money. He threw like $3 at me. I don't know why he threw $3 at me now. I think I was like, I'm gonna take a cab. I'm just making stuff up. And I left that $3 on the floor. And then after that, the Uber come, girl, and I'm like, it's lit. You feel me? I live right in the street from him, but like probably like it's literally like a 5-minute drive. And so, Uber come, he walking to the Uber. You better get the F away from this Uber car, BITCH. You better get the F away from this Uber car. I shoot you, nigga. Like I shoot you. You better get the Uber car drive off, son. What? Help me. I mean, everybody I ran across, I got myself out of that situation. Everybody I ran across did. Everybody outside did not help a sister out. Help me. He gonna drive off scared. At least drive off and call the police for me or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do something to help me. He did not help me. So then I'm like, we end up back in the house. Girl, because I'm just trying to survive because he's crazy. I don't know how we ended up back in the house, but I don't know why I went back in the house, y'all. I do not know why. And I only live like a 5-minute drive away. It's probably about a 20-minute walk. But for some reason, I felt like walking was not safe. I don't know why I was thinking like I could have really just walked. Now I'm thinking back, girl, I would have walked today. But I'm a whole different person now today. That wouldn't happen. That's not happening today. You feel me? Like I'm out because I value my life. You feel me? So that happens, right? And he's like, what happened? We go back in the house. I don't remember what happened when we went back in the house. I think it was probably just fighting some more, right? I got an Uber. I think I convinced him. I think he had calmed down. He's crazy. So I think I convinced him to get an Uber. So I left. I think I just was acting like I loved him and stuff like that. I was faking. I was trying to get out of there. I don't love that boy. I was trying to get out of there. So I leave and I get in the Uber. When I get home, it's crazy, bro, because I never even told Refrigerator this. But that same day, I went to Refrigerator Mother wedding. And that was the whole time, like, I literally, my body, I was shaking. Even when I was at the wedding, like, I just felt so tense. I was shaking. So while I'm at the wedding, right? And I'm at the wedding with Refrigerator or whatever. And he already knew about the boy. He already knew the boy was crazy. So I showed him the text. I said, look, he keeps texting me. Like, I said, oh my gosh. She was like, what? I said, he at my house. And Refrigerator was like, what? He at your house? And I was like, something's wrong with him. And because Hefty texted me like, I'm outside your house. Come outside. And I'm like, boy, I said I'm not home. And so, no matter of fact, my brother texted me and was like, bro, why Hefty outside? And my brother laughed him out. He's crying. He was like, why Hefty outside with some flowers? My brother called me. I said, wait. I said, I don't know. I don't want them flowers. Tell that boy bye. And he was just sitting outside. My brother ain't saying nothing to him. He was like, why Hefty outside with some flowers? I said, oh, he outside with some flowers. My brother's laughing. My brother don't know what's going on. He was like, why Hefty outside with some flowers? I said, oh, I don't know. I'm making stuff. I know why he outside with flowers. Because he just finished beating me with a freaking stick outside the place. Threatening the Uber driver that he was going to kill them. Whipping me. Threatening me. That's why he outside with some flowers, right? That's very textbook abuse person. They beat you and then bring you flowers. But I wasn't home. Even if I was home, I was so glad I wasn't home. I still wouldn't accept the flowers. Like, I used to be paranoid. I used to be looking outside the window like he was just going to pop up and all that. So he was outside with the flowers. He texted me, like, how you not going to accept my flowers? I spent $70 on them flowers. What flowers cost $70? That's the store. You don't even have $70. He probably stole the flowers. Like, stop lying. He was like, yeah, somebody seen me outside and was like, well, if she don't want them, I'll take them. A cookie. I said, nobody said that to you. Just making stuff up as you go. You feel what I'm saying? You walking in line. You can multitask. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So then after that, I said, he out there, I'm telling him Refrigerator, he got some flowers, and he was like, why you don't take them? I'm like, brother, you know I'm not going to take the flowers. He's crazy. And so time go on, and we just ignore and we move on. And I was really with the whole another dude that same day that happened. This was so weird. Honestly, Refrigerator helped me, though, because I got over it by talking to Refrigerator. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and Refrigerator was a breath of fresh air, but, like, Refrigerator still was, like, my bad, I keep touching my hair. But Refrigerator still, like, wasn't my cup of tea, though, at the same time, because Refrigerator was a little bit misogynistic. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's the type that would be on Tory Lane's side for shooting a female. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't like Refrigerator. So, no offense to Refrigerator if I ever send you my videos, but, baby, you misogynistic, baby. You got to get it together. And so, girl, yeah, so he was beating me, and then he tried to justify that. So, literally, what made me leave is the fact that he strangled me, and I was like, bro, I got to get out of here. So the thing is that I want to tell all the women, all the men out here in abusive relationships, it's literally not worth it. Like, your life is way more valuable. Like, I know you probably don't know what love is. Never got shown love. You was always around dysfunctional relationships. But honestly, like, you got to get yourself out of these abusive relationships because they will kill you. They don't care about you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that's sad, and that's, you know what I'm saying, that's really sad, but I know it's a whole bunch of women out here that's going through the same thing I went through. And that's why I want to put this video out, so that people can see that they're like, not alone. And, like, you don't have to be alone. And, like, you don't want to tell your family, you don't want to tell your friends, because it's, like, embarrassing, because, you know, I feel you, like, I was embarrassed. You feel what I'm saying? And after a while, I used to lie and be like I was single and I was in a relationship. Not that I was talking to other people, but I just didn't want nobody being like, oh, how was your relationship, girl? Because it was at one point where I just couldn't lie no more, because he just spit on me. He literally just tried to kill me. He threatened to sexually harass me, like, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel you where you're coming from, you know, but you have to get yourself out of this relationship. You have to definitely, I recommend, if you can, like, if you're in an abusive relationship and you're older than me, or if you're 18 or older, I recommend, like, getting on, I don't know if this is a bad recommendation, but, like, if it's really bad, you need to get on, you need to get housing. Because you can get housing, Section 8 housing, or like subsidized housing, or whatever it's called, and you can get a Section 8 housing, you can move states. You feel what I'm saying? You can go to any state on Section 8 housing. If you're in an abusive relationship, you need to pack your things, you need to go. Especially if you have children. Because I have a daughter. You feel what I'm saying? And I could never let her see what I went through. But no, I don't care who the man is. I don't care how long I knew that man. I don't care how many kids I got by that man. I'm out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You have to pick your stuff up. You can do it. Like, if I did it, you can do it. Anybody can do it. You got to pick yourself up. You gotta go, especially if you have children. Even if you don't have kids, like, you need to get, if you live with him and you're in an abusive relationship, this is what you need to do. You need to, behind his back, secretly, because don't tell him. Don't be, come on now, these people are crazy. You don't tell him I'm leaving you just leave. You do it early in the morning. I did this before with somebody. I woke up at, this is a whole nother abusive relationship. I can tell the story time too. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I got my stuff and I dipped. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I left. You know what I'm saying? You got to break the cycle of abuse, because that's what I'm in the process of doing. Like, I'm not doing the abuse. It can't happen. That was a habit of mine. You got to break bad habits. You feel what I'm saying? And I had a habit of being in abusive situations, whether it's family members, whether it's boyfriend, girlfriend, whether it's friendships. I'm breaking this bad habit of just attracting abuse and going towards actively choosing abuse. You feel what I'm saying? Not that I'm saying, oh, I love abuse. But I'm saying certain people that we have in our lives, we have the option to cut them out of our lives. So you don't have to tell somebody why you cut them off. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you do if you're in a relationship with somebody where you have children with them and you're scared for your life and you need to get out. You need to, behind their backs, if you have a caseworker, you ask your caseworker. You don't even need a caseworker. All you got to really do is get Section 8 housing and move from that state to a whole other state. And you can call the police. Don't call the police in front of him. You can call the police and tell the police, yeah, because with a police report, if you have a police report, when you file, they will put your name to the top of the list on Section 8 so that you can leave sooner than later. You know, Section 8, you're on a list. It's a wait list. So if you just put yourself on Section 8, you can be waiting forever. You might be on there for 10 years, Section 8. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole, you can be a number 100,000 on the list. But if you call the police and you tell the police everything that's happening and then you get Section 8, you have that police report on your side. So then you might be number 3 on the list. They're going to move you up because you're a priority. But if you're not a priority, you're not going to be able to move. So I suggest you, if you're in a abusive relationship, living with a man, even if you don't have kids, if you do have kids, you need to leave. And if you don't have money, you need to get on housing, Section 8. Okay, and I thank you so much for looking at this video. If you have any questions, please ask down below. If you have any, like, how do I do this? How do I leave? Because, girl, I got some tips for y'all, because I done left. I've been in some abusive situations. I have a lot of even family members. I've been physically abused by family members. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, I have a lot of stories times that I can tell y'all about my abusive relationships. And I know this is really long, but I really thank you guys for sitting here and listening to my story, because it's a lot. It's really a lot. And I love you. I really do. Like, if you're going through this, like, I literally love you from the bottom into the top of my heart. I love you to the moon and back. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I really do. And, like, if you can email me. If you're a random person and you come across this video and you need to talk to somebody about the abuse that you're enduring, please email me. My email gonna be down below. Please talk to me. Like, I literally would love to help you. Like, for real. Like, I'm being so serious. Like, I would literally love to help you. I would love to be a person that you can just go to. Even if you're not ready to leave this man and you don't feel comfortable telling your friends because you feel embarrassed, you can email me and I will talk to you about what happened. And I won't shame you, because I've been through it multiple times. I won't shame you. I won't make you feel stupid, because you're not stupid. You just got to break the cycle. You feel what I'm saying? So please email me. If you're going through this, please email me. Like, I would love to talk to you. If you have any questions about what the red flags are of abuse, I'm going to make another video about that. You feel what I'm saying? People who not in a relationship but things they need to look for while they're dating somebody, I would definitely make a video about that. You know what I'm saying? And so, honestly, thank you so much for watching this. And please email me if you need somebody to vent to. If you're a random person you come up across this video, I don't care if I don't know you. I would literally talk to you. I would be your friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because women got to stick together. And these trash bags need to be exposed. These hefties, there's a whole bunch of hefties out here. They need to be exposed. And thank you so much I cannot express how thankful I am for you watching this video. Listen to my story. And I feel like my story can heal millions of women out there. You feel what I'm saying? And there's a misconception. This is the last thing I'm going to say. There's a misconception that women who are in abusive relationships are weak and they're docile, whatever the word is. They're weak and do not fight back. That's a lie. Because I will fight you. That's one thing about me. You feel me? And like not every woman in an abusive relationship is weak. Women who are in abusive relationships are some of the strongest women on this earth. And I want you to know that you're strong. You feel what I'm saying? Because a weak bitch could never. It's like, no, I'm not romanticizing abusive relationships, but I'm just saying a weak girl could never be fighting no nigga. Let's be real. Never be fighting no male if you're not black. Can never be fighting no male. Let's be real. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to break that misconception that women in abusive relationships are weak. Because that's not the truth. It never will be the truth. As some of the strongest women I know have been in abusive relationships or are in abusive relationships. Some of the most talented women I know have been or are in abusive relationships. So that misconception got to go. And so thank you so much for watching the video. I love you so much. If you're going through this, if you have gone through it, you're a survivor. And if you're in it, you're still a survivor because you're still alive. You feel me? And you can get out if I did it. Thank you so much again. My name is Rachel Alexandra, and this is Rachel Alexandra Dialogue. I love you so much. Peace and love. Bye.